Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Got it out and downfield on the crossing route. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. First carry now for J.B. Blue. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Broncos.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Marion Hampton. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
59.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one complete right side to Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Go. Rush in. Rush in. Hey, go lion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
5-9. Kappa. Hey, Kappa. 21. Ready.
Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Cameron Dicker on for the Chargers field goal.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Broncos 7.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. In motion is Warren. Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That one swung out to Blue. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Nix from the gun on third down. That is hard. And he will score. Down Denver. A Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find itself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, go lion. Crowd right. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
380. Run. Set. Hey, easy.
To throw is Herbert. The slant brought in by Harris. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Going on 1st down is Herbert. Once again, he gets it to Harris. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
59.
As we are ready to get back underway. Now inside the 25. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now a play fake. Herbert. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield. And when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for. Nice job.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Slice. Ready.
Now Lance. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set. Hey, 180.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down. 3 to
gain
go.
of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, ready?
Now Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing again, Herbert. That's into the hands of Harris. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
12 yards.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. Chargers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Chargers 10.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive started with a carry by Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center. The nose tackle. He's big. He's strong. He takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. A run with Blue. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7. A run once more with Blue. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
down.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The kick is perfect right down the middle. And the Broncos will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another.
How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Delta, 59. Ready.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now, Herbert. That's complete. It's Radmakovsky. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3 brings up third and 3.
Throwing now is Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 26.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's into traffic, but taken in. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Herbert to the air again. Out to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers back within 7. It's 24-17.
Chargers 17.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
35-yard line.
2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC WildCard game. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, But sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead with blue. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Broncos. Play action now. It's Nix. Throw on the run is complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A run on 1st and goal. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Blue. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now, for the point after. It's up and good. Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chargers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 33. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
59. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ram.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. In there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Grenade it. Balin tight. Go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is caught. What a throw. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's complete to Blue. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. On the handoff, Blue. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll run with Blue. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Broncos. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. A run with Dobbins. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Nix. His throw left side is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Go.
On first down, here's Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
One quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one taken at the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Count it, go.
Purple. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Set. 5-9.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Commit on him, get it complete to McConkey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll pull up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
380. Cut. Set. 380. Cut. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. A 1st down throw for Nix. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
The slot man in motion right. This is Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
slot man in motion right. Nix from the gun on third down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
59. 380. Go.
Herbert now on first down. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29. And the Chargers first down.
On first down, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And they'll take this down inside with 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Herbert to the air again. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hunt. Switch. Shanahan.
Again, it's Blue. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
11-yard line.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll motion the slot man right. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. On the ground, it's Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On second down, Blue. And he is out of bounds. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
In motion is Warren. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round.
GG, man.
They'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that